Hello, welcome to the stream. Got some early comments in here, which is very nice. Let's have a look at them all. Hi. FC25 looks insane. I know they're dropping something for it today. I'll have a look at it later. I'm getting it for Christmas. Grimmer looks really good. Nice. I'll have a look at that then. Wagwan, me have one question. Ask away, my friend. Not gonna lie, playing all the preseason games won the poll, but that's such an L. Preseason super boring. Interesting. I'll try and make it as fun as possible. And plus, the poll can still change. Who knows? The poll can still be altered. It's not likely, but yeah, it can. It can. It's not impossible to change now. The poll's not over. Or at least I don't think it is. Yeah, but look, onto this match review. MCFR, welcome to the chat. I'm sure you've got a lot of thoughts on this. Hope you're doing well. Boring City. Yeah, I'm gonna discuss it all. I didn't think that this was an awful performance, but we were clearly not sharp. Not sharp enough to beat Inter Milan, the champions of the Serie A. We need to be sharp in a game like this. And we should be winning our Etihad games. It's poor to not win. We should be winning here. I know it's a test. I know AC Milan were going to always offer I know AC Milan and Inter Milan are going to be proven difficult, but we should win this game. It's at the Etihad. There isn't much excuse. Boring City. I could have had 90 minutes of sleep. Yeah, you probably would have woken up in maybe like the last 5 minutes, see how it was going, but it wasn't looking good. Pep kills me. I love my team. We play so good. We play fantastic. We are so good. Yeah, I saw that. His tone is funny as well with it. Why did Pep Guardiola? I'm not blaming Pep, but why did you not start Foden and drop KDB? I want Foden to start, but Pep start KDB. What I will say is that, just the one thing I'll say in the defence is that Phil Foden has not long been back, hasn't had tons of minutes. And so what I will say is I want to see Phil Foden play against Arsenal. I do want to see him start. I didn't start this game, he didn't. But I've got things to talk about, definitely. My hard hate along succeeded as well. Ruben Diaz and Arsenal, we will be there. We will be ready. Big words. Let's hope he can back them up. But without further ado, let's get on to it. Player ratings. Blinkeneck forgot to put the green for Edison. Look, Edison is my man of the match. Look, apologies for the poor image on Edison. I usually have quite a close up, but literally, I couldn't find any close-ups of Edison for this game. So that's going to have to do. I thought Edison was really good this game, even though he made a really good save. Even though it was offside, it was still a really good save at the time he had to make. I thought it was really good. But he had one bad moment, in my opinion, which was when he played that, bad-ish. He kept the ball in, preventing a corner, but it went straight to an Inter Milan player. And if Vardio wasn't there, it could have gone very differently. That was like the one bad bit for me. Rating made it seem like it was a 1-0 win. I'll get into it. The back line, every defensive player I thought was solid today, which is why I've given them all 7s. Rico Lewis, I thought was just doing typical Rico as of late. It wasn't phenomenal, but I thought it was just good from Rico, knocking it around, getting forward and all that. Was clearly made to drive up the pitch a bit more. And I think he did it absolutely fine. He went into midfield a lot more. Edison superb. I agree with these two. These two are my man of the match contenders. I thought the whole defence was brilliant. I had no complaints. Rodri was looking. I don't think this is the best version of Rodri, but I think he was looking. A lot better. I'm not worried about this result. We can still make it to top 8. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. We don't need to finish first in this group. There's no trophy for it. We just need to finish top 8. But moving on. Onto Akanji and Diaz. Ake got injured over international break, got stretchered off. He's going to be gone until after the next international break, sadly. Fourth kit curse, imagine. Oh, don't make me think about that. Akanji and Diaz, I thought these guys were really solid. As per, I think Akanji has been phenomenal this season. Haven't really seen him put a foot wrong. Did Ake start over Akanji? Nah. Akanji for me is like, should just be the guy for me. Him and Diaz, I think, is our best partnership. The fourth kit has grown on me. I have said that. But, I mean, the thing is, I think it's pointless. I don't think we should have a fourth kit. We're not going to wear... One of our kits are hardly going to get worn this season. It's either going to be this one or the maroon one. Bernardo, I will be negative here. Last Prem game. He played well. You will have to leave me to think on that. I will have to think on that. The Chelsea first game of the season, I thought it was pretty good. That game. Moving on there. Vardiol, look, who knows? Who knows what happens if Vardiol's not there to pick up on that Edison mistake? I thought he was really good there. Look what happens when we bring back in Rico putting his right back in his position that he should be in, and Vardiol straight back in the team. We see positive stuff. We see good signs. Solid defensively. Okay, we should have. This is our back line. This is our back line. This is what should be the back line. How is KDB? Is it serious? To my knowledge, we've had no update on it. The fact that he was able to play until half-time could indicate that it's not too bad. Hopefully, he's available for Arsenal because he is a big game player. Got some Josko Vardiol stats for you in just a moment. Yeah, that was silly. That was awful. Yeah, we're probably going to find out about that on the press conference for Arsenal, to be honest. We'll know about that by Friday or Saturday, whenever it happens. Yeah. Vardiol today was absolutely brilliant. I'm not going to lie, he was stunning. 98, these are stats, City Extra for credits. 98 touches, 80 accurate passes, 96% passing accuracy, 80 passes into final third, 5 recoveries, 2 blocks, 2 interceptions, 2 ground duels won, 2 accurate long balls, 1 tackle won, one shot on target, and probably the best save Sommer had to produce as well, to be honest. 1 accurate cross, 1 chance created, 1 big chance created, one chance cleared off the line, 1 touch in opposition box, and 1 successful dribble, which was the most in the game. He was absolutely brilliant, Josko Vardiol. I'm going to read this out in a minute, bad boy. And this. Rodri, look, I don't think this is the best version of Rodri. He was good today. But look, we've watched Rodri every week, and I think we can agree. If Vardiol was stunning, why isn't he high rating? Because I think Edison deserves it, to be honest. I think Edison was brilliant. Yeah, I think we were slightly better in the first half. No, second half even. I think we definitely pushed a bit more at the end, causing a bit more problems into just that back for the last 10 minutes. Edison, Vardiol 9, Edison 8.7. I mean, fair enough. I won't argue with it. For me, you can toss it up between Vardiol and Edison. I probably should have given Vardiol a 7.5, but I'm giving this one to Edison because I think he was brilliant. But Rodri, again, I think there are levels to him. And if this is his first start back in the team, he's played a match and a half now. then just wait for him to be back to match fitness, like full match fitness, back to the top. That's the time I'm here for. Highest rate players is 7.5 is a bit harsh. TBH, I didn't watch that game. Gundo, let's be honest, not good enough. All shocking misses. Yeah, I'll get into that in just a moment. Highest rate player being 7.5. In a game at the Etihad that we should have won, no. I think 7.5 is fine. It was a pretty good performance by Edison. Gundo should have had 2 goals, especially the free header. Yeah, like I said a moment ago to MCFR. I will just get into that when I'm on the subs. Bernardo, it was fine. We didn't really do anything. I can't really think of a moment where he was brilliant. There was actually one moment where I was like, "Oh, you're joking me." And it was when KDB, probably the best thing he did all game, well, all half, because he only played one half, was what's the chat there though? Was when KDB squared it in the box and Bernardo just completely misses it. He needs to hit those. Get that on target at least. Six is average for me. 6 is average. I hate drawing at home against big teams. It wants me to return to 22-23. I get you completely. Did we beat a big 6 team at home last season, excluding United? We didn't beat the Spurs at home. We didn't beat Liverpool at home. We didn't beat Arsenal at home. We didn't beat Chelsea at home. We obviously beat United. Yeah, the other 4 big 6 teams went defeatless at home. And it can't be like that this season. We need the Etihad to not just be a place where we don't lose games. It needs to be a place where we win the big games. Also, why did Doku not start, especially against a low block team? That was confusing. Don't get me wrong, I think Jack Grealish was decent when he played. That's why he's got 6.5. I thought he was our best attacker, personally. But can't be drawn to teams like Palace or the Etihad this season. No, absolutely bang on. We can't, especially bottling a 2-0 lead at the Etihad. That has to live last season. Didn't he beat Spurs 1-0 last season? We beat them away last season. We didn't beat them at home. Beat them 1-0 in the FA Cup away from home. Beat them 2-0 in the league. Maybe 2-0. For me, De Bruyne was decent. Haaland kind of good. Grealish had some good moments. Rodri consistent. Eddie great. And so is... Yeah, I think that's fair. What's the score anyway? What's the score away? In the away game, first one at the FA Cup, 1-0. Oh, at home, it's 3-3. We should have won that game, but we didn't. Let's be real, Haaland, awful. Interesting. Savinho, I give him a 6. Just didn't look too inspiring for me. He whipped a good ball in. Haaland got his head to it. I think it just went over. He had a couple of okay moments, but other than that, I think he was okay. No more than okay there. De Bruyne, I give him a 6. He had that one good moment for me, but didn't really do anything else. Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm willing to give Savinho leeway. He's 20, new to the club, so it's going to take a bit of time for him to learn and properly adapt to the squad. So I give him a bit of leeway. How can we use that picture? I couldn't find any other pictures of Edison. This is the best quality picture I could find of Edison. 0-0 on Sunday, fair prediction. I don't think that's actually too bad, to be honest. We need to make a statement at the Emirates, like we did in the treble season, yeah, when we were not doing too great on form. at the Emirates. Okay, but we went there and we won 3-1 convincingly too. You know, that's what we need. Okay, it's not like we're on bad form here, but we need to just step it up against Arsenal. Is that the Etihad? We're playing 2 home games in a row. Oh, blinking heck, you're right. Blinking heck. All right. We have to win that game. We absolutely have to win that game. I thought that was going to be at the Emirates because we just played Brentford at home. You play 4 games in a row at home. Blinking heck. Yeah, we need to win that game either way. You know, they'll have Declan Rice back because they lost him for that other game they just had against Tottenham. But we need to win it nonetheless. It's at home. You know, we absolutely need to win. Jack Grealish, I thought he was probably the best out of the bunch. In terms of the attackers, I thought he was on the ball a lot, he got fouled a lot, which, you know, it's a weird compliment, but it can be crucial. It wasn't this game, but, you know, he was decent, Jack Grealish. I was happy with him. Did good stuff, and yeah, I was just happy with the performance. And he's looking a bit better, bit by bit, to be honest. And Erling Haaland, I'll be fair to him, he didn't get any clear-cut chances like he has been having over the past few games. You know, he had that shot on like the edge of the box, which just went wide. He had Sommer planted on his feet, very unlucky. And then I know he had a header in the first half, which went over. But other than that, we didn't really give him anything to cling on to for me. You know, he did good at heading the ball up high up the pitch to win City the ball. You know, at one point, there was a piece of play where goalkeeper kicked it and he just headed it down. I remember that bit. Arsenal are beatable. You should win. We need to win. You know, we need to make a statement at the Etihad. This isn't just a place we don't lose at. This is a place we win at. Onto the subs. Doku. I thought he did decent. Create the final big chance. You know, Gundo. For me, he's got to get that on target. You know, it was all right from Doku. When was the last time he lost to the Etihad? November 2022 against Brentford, 2-1. You know, but we need to win these games. Doku, I thought, was decent when he came on. You know, was making little issues for Inter. You know, there was a moment where he put the ball in the box, and had it just gone slightly better, Rico potentially has a shot on goal. In the Prem, when's the last time you lost in the Prem? November 2022 against Brentford, 2-1. At home, anyway. But when's the last time we lost in the Prem? I'm trying to think. Of when that would have been. Blinking heck. My mind's got blank here. Maybe I'm so far can help. Yeah, Villa 1-0. December of last year. Yeah, that was awful. Yeah, Villa Park it was. Villa Park. Well, nearly a year. Yes, let's hope to keep it up. Phil Foden, I give him a 6.5. I thought he was decent when he came on. He needs to do better with that opportunity that he got That was really nice play between Jack Grealish and Gundogan, I think it was, who created that chance. Look, it's not like a clear-cut opportunity, but in a game like that, that's probably one of the best chances you're going to get. And he needs to do a little bit better there, Phil. He needs to get it to the side of Sommer a bit better. You can see he's trying to do that, but someone might make the argument, oh, it's tough, there's not a lot of space there. But you're not going to get a lot of space in a low block. You're just not. You're really not going to get the spaces that you would desire normally. It's just not going to happen. That is the problem. And I'm going to go now. Bye. Thank you for tuning in, Ali. Big ups to you. Foden should have started. I want to see Phil Foden at the Emirates personally. I think, he's the Premier League player of the season. There's no reason to lack faith in him for me. I think he should start. He's a big game player. We saw that last season. And Gundogan, I give him a 6.5. Look, he missed those opportunities. The volley, the header straight at Sommer, and then the header over right at the end of the game. Those three come to mind. He should probably at least get one of them up, blinking heck. I'm sorry, I've been locked in all week that it's at the Emirates, that's all. At the Etihad. Yeah, if this happens, that's going to be so bad. It's going to be so dead. We need to win at the Etihad, absolutely. On 4 on, yeah. I know. Arsenal's defence is probably the best in the league in terms of just a solid back line. Which trophy do you think you're more likely to win out of the 4? I think in a 38-game season, we're the best team in the Premier League. We've shown that. We've shown that over the years. We can have bad games, but at the end of the day, in a 38-game season, we come out on top. That's something we've learned. Champions League, it can partly come down to luck to an extent. One-off games are really what it can come down to. So they have 2 days rest. If they start Gabriel Saliba. Don't laugh at them, lad. We've got 1 day rest when we have to play Watford. Ridiculous, by the way. Absolutely a joke. I've already made a video on it. Midfield for Sunday. Rodri, KDB, Kova. Possibly. What's your front three? Out of curiosity. Stop caring for Carabao Cup after you won it 4 in a row or something. That was crazy. I just felt like we're going to win it every year. So disappointing that we lost it in the treble season to Southampton. Southampton stopped a possible quadruple. Savio, Doku, Haaland. We need that for low block. Yeah. Grealish no good at a low block. Yeah, I agree with that. Sub on Grealish, we've got a 1-0 lead and we're trying to hold on to it. Sub on. I think that's when you sub on Grealish and Gundogan maybe to slow down the game. Give us a hand. Wait, who you lost last season in the Carabao Cup? Liverpool. Newcastle beat us in the first round we played in. We lost 1-0. Wasn't a great performance. Calvin Phillips was playing as well. Imagine Arsenal take the game to us. Would be good, but we all know they won't. They won't. It's such a shame that it's what football comes down to. We go to Anfield, yeah, and we play our way. We go to the Emirates, we play our way. We go to Tottenham, we play our way. We don't change our way and sit at the back and hit them on the break. We will always try to play our style of football, even if it can damage us. But I specifically the bigger teams, I understand it a bit more of like the lower league teams. When was the last time you won at Anfield? We beat them in 2021, but there were no fans then. But from when there were fans at the ground, it's been a very long time. That's why I respected Liverpool, and they always showed the game to us. I wonder if they'll do that this year, aren't they? Klopp was never afraid of it. But in terms of this game, what I will say for Gundogan is he should at least get one of the better, force Sommer to do a bit more work. But I'll be fair, and I'll say that it's good he's getting into those areas. It's good that someone's getting on those and not no one, because if no one gets to that, we're going to be like, oh my lord, can't believe it. Who was playing striker? Yeah, I'll read it now. Who was playing striker against Watford, because Haaland not going to start? It's a good point. I'd say Bob if the poor guy didn't get so unlucky. It's going to be an interesting talking point. That's why I think we should assign a striker in the window. Let's play false nine. Klopp's never afraid of it, and look what I got him. Super performances against us. Always world-class games of football. I mean, yeah, you look at... Remember 2-1 at the Etihad in the 18-19 season? Leroy Sané's big season. The one defeat Liverpool got all season at the Etihad. It was such a good game of football. It was brilliant. It was stunning. End to end, you didn't know what was going to happen next. It was always just worrying for the other team, and it was genuinely one of the best battles I've ever seen, because it was huge. It was absolutely huge. But that kind of wraps up this. The bottom line is, though, guys, we need to be winning these games at the Etihad. Can Savinho play at striker? Maybe he can give it a go, but I'm not too sure. We need to win these games at the Etihad. If this was at the San Siro, I'd probably let it go. I'd say, all right, difficult game. A point could be worse. That's probably what I'd think to this. But this was at the Etihad. We were playing at home. It was match day one of the Champions League. The game where you really want to show your fans that you're here to really fight, and you drew. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why we didn't. We lost Alvarez. We're sure we bought in Gundogan, but we didn't really sign any replacement for Alvarez to back up Haaland. But guys, thank you for tuning in. It's been a really fun stream. Lots of topic, a little bit of debate. We love all that. Now then, let's hope at the Etihad, not the Emirates, it's a bit better. And yeah, make sure you go watch all the Champions League highlights. I'm sure there's plenty to go see. I'll see you in the next one. Big ups to you all. Bye-bye.